Hi, Daniel, Roof Life of Oregon. When a roof is put on, they'd have to deal with multiple parts of the roof, including the chimney. So a chimney in your roof, a brick chimney, that moves independently of your house. They actually expand and contract at different rates. So there's two parts to the metal flashing that protects your home. There's the metal flashing that goes from the roof up the side of the chimney, and then there's metal that comes out of the chimney. It's actually mortared into the brick that goes down over the top of that. Those two flashings together move independently, but they cover each other to keep water from getting inside. So the case that I was on this week was, I had a homeowner said, hey, I've got a leak, can't figure out what's coming from. My friend said he thinks it's coming from the roof around the chimney. So I climb up inside the attic, I look up inside, and there's great big areas where I can see light from the attic out through the chimney. Not unheard of to see some light. It's going to happen because there's just it moves independently and they have to be separate. But the amount of light and the big gaps were the red flag. So I climbed up, went to the top of the roof, and what had happened is, and this happens with so many re-roofs in Portland, the roofers know the roofs, but they're afraid of dealing with the chimneys. So they take the old metal that connects to the chimney that's actually mortared into that brick, they bend the flashing up out of the way, they take the roof apart, they put the roof back together, they even do the proper flashing from that's the metal piece that goes up the chimney. But then they take that old flashing that's still in the chimney and they try to bend it back down. Well, if you watch, you can never get that metal to bend down flat again. It's just not going to happen. It flares out a little bit, doesn't look very nice. It's a nice, beautiful roof, ugly old metal flashing. The other problem is the roof might have gone through some change from going from shakes to going to composition. And so now the roof deck is a little bit lower. So there's great big gaps. When your roof is put on, you have a brand new roof done, they need to take the chimney flashing out, completely grind that out, put new flashing in, new flashing into the chimney. That way it all matches. The leak we had this week was they left the old flashing. The deck changed. There was at least a 2-inch gap between the lower flashing and the upper. Every time it got windy, the water went right behind the flashing and down inside. This roof doesn't actually need to be messed with at all. Believe it or not, I actually referred this off to a local Portland chimney company because it can all be done by the chimney company rather than having a roofer take this roof apart for a leak that has nothing to do with the roof. When we put a new roof on, we always replace the flashing on the chimney. It's the right thing to do. If you're going to have a new roof put on, why not change the parts and pieces that are going to keep your house from leaking? Just because I'm a roofer doesn't mean that I'm not going to deal with the parts and pieces connected to the roof. Chimney is one of the biggest problems you have on a roof. Your 3 leak spots: pipes, valleys, and chimneys. That's the main areas. Why not deal with that chimney? Get the metal flashing out there. Go get training from a chimney company on how to do it properly. It's not hard, it just needs to be done in quality product.